Good morning, children. In last class, we have done what is adjective and different kinds of adjective. Okay, here we are going to start with chapter 9, that is adjectives and degrees of comparison. Okay, now what is adjective? We all know. Okay, what is adjective? Adjectives are describing words, and what they describe? They describe nouns and pronouns. Okay, and adjectives, that is degree of comparison. If we talk about degrees of adjective, that means we are talking about comparison. We are talking about comparison. Comparison means comparing two things or more than two things. Okay, children. So, degree of adjectives are used for comparison. We use these adjectives to compare person or thing. And what are person and things? It is nouns and pronouns. This much is clear to everybody. Now, children, always remember that adjectives have three degrees or forms to compare. Adjective has 3 degrees or forms to compare. First, positive degree. Where we just describes the quality of nouns. First, positive degree, where we simply describe the quality of noun and pronoun. Here we used to tell qualities of the person or thing. For example, children, you can see here in the first picture, it is written, Sneha is a tall girl. Here we are talking about the height of Sneha. Yes, and we are telling that she is a tall girl. We are not comparing. In positive degree of adjective, we always describes the quality. We never compare. Is it clear, children? We use positive form of degree to describe qualities of nouns or pronouns. We never compare in first form of adjective. That is positive degree. This much is clear. Now come to the second, comparative degree. What is second, child? Comparative degree. Comparative degree, that is second form in which we used to compare two things. The second form, that is comparative degree, we use for comparison between two things or persons. Is it clear? Like here, Meenu is taller than Sneha. You can see here, children, Meenu is taller than Sneha. Here we are comparing height of two girls, that is Meenu and Sneha. Yes, Meenu is taller, you can see here, and Sneha is shorter than Meenu. Is it clear? Here we are comparing two girls only. So in second form, that is comparative degree of adjective, children, we always compare two things. This comparison is between two nouns and pronouns. And first form of the degree, that is positive degree, we use to describe quality of nouns and pronouns. Second form, that is comparative degree, we use to compare two things with each other. This much is clear to everybody. Now come to the third form, that is superlative. Superlative degrees, that is third form, which is used to compare more than two things or persons. It refers the highest degree of comparison. Superlative degree refers to the highest degree of comparison. Okay. Now see here, children, in first image you can see only one girl. In second image there is two girls. There is comparison between two girls. In first image we are just telling about Sneha that she is a tall girl. She is having good height. But in the second degree, that is comparative degree, here we are comparing Sneha with Meenu with Sneha. We are telling that Meenu is taller than Sneha. Sneha is shorter than Meenu. Yes, But in superlative degree, we are going to compare more than two things or in a group. Here we are comparing height of 3 girls. As you can see, Sneha, Meenu, and the third girl, which is the shortest in this. Again, we are comparing height of these girls. Yes, so Meenu, that means this girl. Meenu is the tallest of these 3 girls. If we compare the height of these 3 girls, then Meenu is the tallest one and this girl, the third one, is the shortest. Yes, and superlative degree is the, what we say, the superlative degree refers the highest degree of comparison. Is it clear, children? The superlative degree, that means when we compare more than two things, in that case we use highest degree of comparison. Is it clear? Again, I am repeating. The first, that is positive degree, we use for describing the quality of nouns and pronouns. In second, that is comparative degree, we compare only two things with each other. Things or a person, anything we can compare. In the third, that is superlative, we compare more than two things or person. Okay, and here we use highest degree of comparison. This much is clear to everybody? Now children, let's see how to form the degrees of comparison in adjective. Here we will see formation of degrees of comparison. Okay, the first rule says for most adjectives, the comparative degree is formed by adding er, and superlative degree is formed by adding est to the positive form. I am repeating again, children. Most of the adjectives are formed by adding er in comparative degree. Most of the adjectives form by adding er in comparative degree. I am repeating again, children. Most of the adjectives are formed by adding er to the comparative degree, and where we add this er, we add this in positive degree. We add er in positive degree to make comparative degree, to form word which we can use in comparative degree. And we add est to superlative degree. We add est to superlative degree. Okay, to the positive degree only. Okay, we add est to the positive degree to form superlative degree. Okay, children, for example, you can see here bright, B-R-I-G-H-T, bright. Here er is added, brighter, brightest. Most of the adjectives of degree formed by adding er to the comparative degree and est to the superlative degree in the positive form of adjective. Is it clear? This much is clear? Like, take more example. Deep, deeper, deepest. Cheap, cheaper, cheapest. You can see here in cheap, er is added. So the comparative degree for cheap is cheaper, and the superlative degree for cheap is cheapest. Here we have added er to the positive degree to form comparative degree, that is cheaper, and again we have added est to form superlative degree, okay, of the cheap. This much is clear? So this is first rule. Okay, children? Now children, second rule says, if the positive form of an adjective ends in E, alphabet E, then the comparative degree is formed by adding R. And superlative degree is formed by adding st to the positive form of the adjective. I am repeating again, children. If the word adjective, if the word is ending in e, if the positive form of adjective ends in e, I am repeating again, children. If the positive form of the adjective ends in e, okay, then to form superlative degree, we add r after e, and we add st to form superlative degree. Is it clear, children? If the positive form of adjective ends in alphabet e, then to form comparative degree, we simply add r. We simply add r to form comparative degree. And to form superlative degree, we add st to the positive form of adjective. Now, for example, able, here you can see the word is ending with e. So, abler, comparative degree, ablest, see here, superlative degree. Again, brave, 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 ending with e letter. So, we are adding r for comparative degree and st for superlative degree. Brave, braver, and bravest. Then fine, fine, again it is ending with e, finer. Comparative degree, here we have added only r and st in superlative to form superlative degree of fine. So fine, finer, and finest. This much is clear? Now, children, next rule says, if the positive form of adjectives end in y, and it has a consonant before it, then we replace y from I and then add er to form comparative degree and add est to form superlative degree. Children, I am repeating. When the positive form of adjective, positive degree of adjective, when positive degree of adjective end in y, okay, and before y consonant is there, then in that case we change this y by I. And to form comparative degree, we add er. And to form superlative degree, we add est in positive form of adjective. I am repeating again, children. If the positive form of adjective ends with y, end with consonant y, and before y consonant is there, in that case we remove y by I. And after replacing y from I, we add er to form comparative form of degree, and to form superlative form of degree, we add est. This much is clear? Now let's see example, children. Like here, busy, busy, busy. This is ending with y. Now we replace this y by I. Can you see here I? Yes. And after replacing y by I, we will add er. Then it will become form of comparative degree that we use to compare two things or two nouns and pronouns. Now, to form superlative degree, we replace y with I, and after replacing y with I, we will add est to form superlative degree of adjective. This is clear? Now let's take more example. Dry, D-R-Y, it is ending with Y, and before Y, R is there. Then dry. So what we will do here, children? We will replace this Y with I, and we will add ER. So dryer. Is it clear? And driest. Again, to form comparative degree, we will replace Y with from I, and after replacing Y from I, we will add ER to form comparative degree. And to form superlative degree, after replacing Y from I, we will add EST. Is it clear, children? Is it clear? Then we will form superlative degree. I am repeating again. If the positive degree of adjective ends with Y and before Y consonant is there, then we replace Y with I, and for forming comparative degree of adjective we will add ER, and to form superlative degree we will add what? EST. This much is clear? Good. Now children, let's see what this next rule says. For adjectives, for some adjectives, the last letter of the positive form is doubled before adding ER and EST to form comparative degree or superlative degree. I am repeating again, children. For some adjectives, not for all the adjectives, but for some adjectives, the last letter of the positive form, is doubled before adding ER and EST to form the comparative and superlative degree. Now children, let's see which are those words that we double the last letter and add ER and EST to form superlative degree. Now see here, it is given in your book. The positive degree, the adjectives of the positive degrees are words of one syllable. I am repeating again, children. If the word of positive degree of adjective is of one syllable, then and with a single consonant at the end, then we double the last alphabet and we add ER to form comparative degree and EST to form superlative degree. I am repeating again, children. I'm repeating again. If the adjective of positive degree are the words of one syllable, with a single consonant at the end. That means if the positive degree of adjective is word of one syllable with a single consonant at the end, then what we do? We double the last letter of the word and we add ER to form comparative degree and EST to form superlative degree. Here you can see, children, like here, BIG big. Here, BIG big. This is one syllable. How? Because here we are using only one vowel is there. Here in this word only one vowel is there, and after that vowel consonant is there, that is one consonant. So what we will do in this case? We will double the last letter, that is G. So bigger. After we double the last letter, that is G, we will add ER and EST. ER for comparative degree, EST for superlative degree. Again, FAT, fat. A is what? Vowel. That means one syllable. Okay. And it is ending with consonant, that is T. So what we will do? We will double the T. FAT. And we will add ER to form comparative degree and EST to form superlative degree. Is it clear, children? Now, red. RED. E is what? vowel, and after that D is there. Yes, so we will double the last letter, that is D, and ER, rudder and reddest. This much is clear to everybody? Good. Now children, let's see what last rule says. Some adjectives. It says some adjectives of comparative degree and superlative degrees are formed by adding more and most before the adjectives, respectively. Though these words have more than 2 syllables. I am repeating again, children. Some adjectives of comparative and superlative degree are formed by adding more and most. Some adjectives like comparative degree and superlative degree are formed by adding more and most to the positive form before the positive form. Why? Because they are having more than 2 syllables. They are having more than 2 syllables. I am repeating again. For adjectives having more than 2 syllables, the comparative and superlative degree are formed by adding more and most to the positive form of the degree. We add before positive of form of degree respectively. Okay, more for comparative degree and most for superlative degree. But what is condition? That word should have more than 2 syllables. More than 2 syllables. Like here. See example. First, active. Here we are having 2. AC. AC active. TIVE. Here we are having 2. A and I and E. 2. Okay. Now see the beautiful. Beautiful is having how many syllables? 2. The syllabication of beautiful is having 3. 3 syllabications we are having. How? Beautiful. BEAU. One. TIT. Second. FUL. Full. Beautiful. So what we will be doing? We will be adding more beautiful before that positive degree, more beautiful to form comparative degree, and most beautiful before positive degree of adjective beautiful, most we will add to form superlative degree. It is clear? Courageous. Courageous. So courageous. Again it is having 3 syllables. Okay. And we will be adding before courageous more to form comparative degree and most to form superlative degree. This much is clear? This much is clear, children? Good. But only the condition is that adjective of positive form should have more than 2 syllables. Okay? Syllables. Is it clear? Good. Now children, next rule says, for some adjectives of the comparative and superlative degree formed by completely different words. I am repeating again, there are some adjectives that do not follow any specific rules. Of forming comparative and superlative degrees. Okay. The following adjectives having irregular superlative and comparative degree. I am repeating again, children. There are some adjectives, few adjectives that do not follow any specific rule for forming comparative degree and superlative degree of adjective. Okay. They are simply formed by completely different words like bad, worse, worst, far, further, furthest. Yes, good, better, best. You can see here in these example, in comparative degree and superlative degree, the words are used is completely different. Clear? Now children, see here. Next rule says, the difference between older and elder. Children, always remember when we use word older, we talk about age, okay, and we can use for person and things both. When we talk about word older, that means we are talking about age, and we can use older or oldest for person and thing both. But when we talk about elder or eldest or elder, that means we are talking about relationship, like sisters, brothers, sons, daughter. Okay, here we compare relationship, like she is the elder daughter, she is the eldest daughter, he is my elder brother. Okay, we use for relationships. Okay, but an elder, eldest, elder we use for person, we never use for things. But old we use for age, and we can use for person and thing both. This much is clear. Now the last rule says we never use double comparative or superlative. Double means we never use two comparative degree and superlative degrees together. How? Shah Jahan is more richer than Salma. Shah Jahan is more richer than Salma. Richer itself is a comparative degree, and more is again comparative degree. So it is wrong, child. Shah Jahan is richer than Salma. It is the correct one. The next example, Ramlal is the most oldest man in the village. Now children, again pay attention to these words, most, eldest. That means we are again using two degrees, that is comparative degree and oldest superlative degree. Both are wrong, because most is again superlative and oldest is superlative. So what we will say, the Ramlal is the oldest man in the village. Now it is fine. This much is clear. So this is all for today's class, children. Thank you so much. God bless.